did those Atlantic City shows, and Joey on the first night, like you could tell, like he hadn't been in front of that many people for that long. Like it'd been a long time. On the second night, he came out guns blazing. I told him, I go, do whatever you want to do. I go, you want to do a minute? Do a minute. You want to do a half hour? Do a half hour. Just do whatever you want to do.
Jesus.
We'll be ready. He did 7 minutes of fucking red-faced murder. Red-faced murder. Just fucking screaming. He was bright purple on stage, spitting.
Killing.
I've never seen him.
Killing.
I've never seen him live.
I saw him at the main room once.
I can't wait.
It was wild. It was fucking awesome.
I'm going to be on the tour with him.
Where'd you see him?
Oh, that's
I can't wait. I've never seen him.
He's a fucking animal, man. He's a fucking animal.
Oh, he's not there yet?
His ass was out?
Yeah, his ass was hanging out right before he goes on stage. There's me behind him filming him, and his ass is completely hanging out.
That's for your show?
Motherfuckers. Yeah, that was in Atlantic City.
Literally, 7 comics were just like, all they could do in their life was to get him back on stage.
Yeah.
Really?
We got him back. We got him back. And we also got him back where he realized, like, we've been working. You know, we're all, like, everyone's tight. Hans Kim is tight. That kid is a fucking killer.
Really?
Hans Kim is a fucking killer. I don't want to tell you his bits.
No, yeah.
Dude, I'm telling you that. I'll tell you afterwards. You're gonna cry. I don't want to fuck them up, but he's a killer.
He was on Tony last time with us.
And you know, Tony's on fire right now.
Tony's a beast, dude.
Tony
on
kills.
fire.
Yeah,
so we're all on the show together. So it's a high pressure show.
I saw you and Tony at the Ryman. That must have been.
Oh, that was fun.
Whatever. I met you. I don't know what year that was,
I think that was 16 or something.
Yeah.
I was 16.
Running around Nashville. I was, let me pop it on this show, and you guys ripped it.
That was a fun place. That was a fun hang too, right? Like those late night,
We did it.
talk till 3 a.m. hangs.
Yes.
You know?
Oh, yeah.
That was a good fest.
That's what, as a comic, like those fun hangs after a show where you're just hanging out and just talking shit. Because you don't have anywhere to go.
I can't leave those.
You
I'll
have like
stay
a
till 5 in
fucking
the morning.
noon flight the next day.
Yes, exactly.
So just chill out.
You can't leave.
Talk
It's
shit.
such a good convo. Ari's faded.
Sit on the couch.
Ari's on another
I'm having a
planet.
good time.
The weed, the booze, and the liquor.
We got a tomahawk here. This is a
Hell yeah.
this show's off the rails. No, this isn't a throwing one. This is from the Terminal List, that new Amazon series. This is Jack Carr Tomahawk.
Uh-oh.
The Chris
Carjack.
Hey, that wasn't bad. That's something.
That's pretty good.
I was looking for
That's
it.
pretty good. Did you see that video of that guy that jumps out of his fucking car with a hatchet and tries to kill the cop?
Pull it up.
Oh, fire that up.
The cop,
What? Hatchet?
This cop is standing there on the side of the road. This guy pulls his car next to him, stops the car, and the cop is like, what the fuck is going on? And the cop puts his hand on his gun, and the guy jumps out with a hatchet and runs at the cop. Watch this.
Wow.
This is so wild. So watch
nice.
this.
Did he scalp him?
Look at him. Hey.
Little scalp joke. So watch this guy. So he's sitting here. He's talking to this person he's pulled over, and this guy just stops the car.
Where is
Watch this. The guy stops the car, opens the door, shuts the door,
He
and
was
then
in
the
drive.
cop has got his hands on his gun. And he jumps out with a fucking
Oh, my God!
Hatchet wound.
Bro,
Where was he headed?
He
Before
jumped
he-
out with a fucking hatchet.
Wait, but before this guy
Wow.
saw this,
Who knows?
he was just
right?
out driving.
Right. What was he doing?
Where was he headed?
Did
you
the cop?
imagine?
Did the cop put him down?
Yeah.
Hate, crime, and
yeah,
murder.
yeah,
Beast.
yeah.
Hate,
Well,
crime, and murder.
show the whole video.
Oh, yeah.
'cause the-
Show that
the
murder.
showing it on here.
Show that murder.
Okay. Yeah, the cop puts him down instantly. But I mean, what if that cop wasn't prepared? What if that cop
Yeah.
panicked?
But he
And that
was.
guy jumped out
We're
with a
about to see a
hatchet.
murder.
Nurse Hatchet. What about
Right.
what about the everybody hates cops? I feel bad. They got to deal with that shit. Nobody talks about that kind of shit.
Nobody talks about that.
This is a traffic stop and the guy with a fucking axe.
How wild is that video, man?
That's wild.
I want to see that fucking put down.
Well, Jamie will show it. He'll find it.
How does
It's
he
all,
get
it's
out
all
of it?
over Instagram and YouTube. A bunch of people sent it to me. It's so wild because you like imagine that split second decision. Like a guy a guy with a hatchet?
I know, right?
Is that a guy with a hatchet?
Yeah.
Bang, bang, bang.
Thank God he
What
was
the
white.
Fuck, man. That's such a fucking weird moment in time where a guy with a hatchet is all of a sudden stopped his car and is running at you.
Yeah, we bitch about
That's
hecklers. That's a whole other level.
Is this the full one?
think so.
Look at this.
He gets out casual. And like he's trying to throw it off.
Who drives with a backpack
Is
on?
that a juggalo?
Is this a video or is it just? Oh, here it is. Here it goes. No, this is it. I've seen this part. Is it? So if they keep it running, you'll see the whole thing.
Where's
So look at this. He's got his hand on his gun. He's got his hand on his gun. He's like, "What the fuck's going on?" And the guy runs out with the hand.
He's already got it pulled and aimed. He's like, dude, stop.
Oh, show it to me.
Naperville.
I want to see it.
By the way, what a crisp Ford he rolled up in, dude.
Yeah.
Nice
That
focus.
thing was clean.
You see that cop is like, wait, what?
There's another
He
recent
was
video.
ready.
There's another recent video of a guy getting shot, and there's this guy who was fucking with this dude who had a gun. And the guy with the gun was saying, "Back off, like, get on the fucking ground." He's like, "Put your gun down, bitch. Fight like a man." And the guy takes off his shirt and he comes charging at the guy, and the guy shoots him.
What?
Oh my god, it's
Are you nuts?
crazy.
Are you nuts? Yes.
It's for sure he's done this.
Wow.
And for sure it's the dumbest thing you
What
could
are
ever
you
do with a guy
doing?
with a gun. But he just was,
What's in their minds though? Of like, I'm gonna show the society.
bro. He might have been on that same map.
All right, keep talking.
He might have been on that Hitler
Yeah,
map.
hold on. Let Ari speak.
I'm sorry.
Let the boy speak.
Do cops box? Do they learn boxing?
They don't have to.
I mean,
But
would
jujitsu is
you
the
when you
best
have a
thing
gun?
for cops to learn.
Yeah.
You got to learn that. You got to
Easy,
learn
Jew.
jujitsu. Jujitsu.
Hey.
Remember the Jew claw?
Yes,
Eddie
Jiu-jitsu,
Bravo
yeah.
never moved up to Jews, but he was like, spell it J-I-U, but we all know it.
Jujitsu claw.
We know.
The Jew claw.
Eddie Bravo.
So
Gay
here it
channel.
is. Bang, bang, bang.
Oh, that guy was
Yeah.
like, I'm gonna show the fuck.
Well, I mean, that guy had it coming.
Well, just
I don't know if
what a
anybody's had it
wild,
coming more.
Neutralized.
Yeah.
what
Right.
a wild moment. Who
Yeah,
are you?
fucking
He says.
Mini
Bang, bang,
axe.
bang. I mean, what a weird moment in
For
time.
every time they reach for a hamburger shot, they just gotta show one of these.
After that, you gotta let the ticket guy go. You're like, all right, I was gonna give you a speeding ticket, but get out of here.
He's like, hey, how long do I gotta sit here?
You're right.
Imagine if you're a guy and this is your job. Your job is that you occasionally might get attacked
And
by
you're the
a
ultimate
dude with a
going
hatchet.
like, what's happening?
Imagine being the person getting a
I
tail
know,
right
yeah.
out.
And he's like, wait, oh my god.
Defund the hatchet.
That guy, by the way, that guy performed perfectly. The way he backed up, good footwork,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
excellent execution.
Damn.
Just a crazy situation, though. I mean, what the fuck?
And
Who
then
knows
he
the
showed pitching
backstory?
contest. Yeah.
No one saw that coming.
Had to find it.
Maybe the
Damn.
backstory, like, that's a guy trying to impress his
He
girlfriend.
was fucking that guy's wife.
Maybe Jodie Foster needed to get her pussy wet.
Why don't you guys move here, please?
I'll move here. Open
Just
that
come.
club. I'll move
Hold
here.
It's
on,
on the
hold
way.
We're gonna say
It's
it.
on the way.
Get it?
Jesus Christ.
That's a
That's like a
keeper.
little trumpet.
That's a
You know what's funny?
keeper.
That's why we do this.
A lot of guys got excited about fucking your butt after hearing that. Like, that is a tight little trumpet.
Bring
You
it
know, it's
on,
funny,
gays.
Some bitch scientist is gonna be on that mic.
Have you thought about that? Some bitch scientist.
Straight
You
to a fart.
son of a bitch.
You gotta get Elon Musk on this mic.
We're gonna put a plastic bag over that and seal it until the next time you're here, so you can smell your own fart.
I wish Bernie Sanders had smelled that.
Jamie, buy an extra mic so that no one uses that mic
No,
ever again.
no.
But
Jamie, Russian roulette this every week.
I will never get the scientists. You're gonna ruin my business model.
My fourth fart.
need to tell you about this.
No, give me Trump.
I thought that was Trump.
Trumpet.
No, Joe.
Give me Trump with scientists.
Joe, there's a lot of scientists out there. There's these guys that come in here, they talk to you, they don't know what they're saying. They talk to you about getting pussy. I get pussy a lot.
When you're drunk, he gets better.
Yeah, true.
Trump gets
Well, I'm
better.
a little more.
You know that? You know that Trump dating thing?
Yes.
You know the chick who's into him? At the
Yes.
end?
Yes. Yes.
That's my social media manager.
Oh, that's
Hey.
that's hilarious. She
I
can
wonder
handle it.
if Trump
There
has
you
seen
go,
your
perfect.
Trump.
I wonder if Joe has seen my
I
Trump.
bet he has.
I bet he has.
We made a video called me and McKeever worked for this guy who's I'm not gonna name.
Russell McKeever?
Anyway, we made a video and Don Jr. retweeted it.
Shut up.
We made one sketch where we're like, let's not make it political. Immediately, Don Jr. retweeted. Like,
Damn.
I guess it was.
Don Jr. and I had a mutual friend, and he committed suicide.
Jesus.
Ah man, you
Shot
keep
himself.
doing that. Is it the same guy that jumped off that
Different
bridge?
guy. Yeah.
A lot of guys killing him.
Yeah, I know quite a few guys.
Are they Clintons?
Joe, you already
No,
did
Or
it.
are they killing themselves?
No, this guy, unfortunately, did himself in. But
Ooh.
Don
By the
Don
Clintons.
Jr. is very online savvy. Like it's hilarious when you watch the son of a president who is like
Made his own.
making shit jokes. about the vice president. Like, pull up his page. He's got a meme about Biden farting. Like, just remember that this is a guy who was like very politically visible, right? I mean, he was the son of the president of the United States, the most polarizing president ever. And this is the kind of shit that he puts on his Instagram. Look at this. It's Joe Biden standing next to the Pope, and the Pope says, "Was that a fart?" And Biden says, "Some of it."
Wow.
I mean, how crazy is
Who are
this?
these people that liked it?
They got about 8 checks.
Who's Ricky?
294,000 people.
I
You
know,
go
James
get an
Vick.
audit.
No,
There's
but
a lot of
who's
people.
Ricky Bell? Whatever the.
It's a different
Well,
I don't want to out.
James Vick is a dude who used
I
to
don't
fight the
wanna dox
UFC.
them. Wow.
Shout out to James Vick.
Shout out James Vick. One of the
My,
best DJs
my
in
dad would
Florida right
literally
now.
jerk off to that meme.
It's a funny
My dad
meme.
That would make my dad.
That's
pissed.
hilarious.
Probably, by the way, made in Russia.
That meme.
Yeah, there's the thing about a lot of these memes that people don't know. There's a thing called the Internet Research Agency in Russia, and this
Russians are hilarious.
woman that's been on this podcast named Renee DeResta, and she did like a deep dive into this thing. She found hundreds of thousands of hilarious memes, and they had come out of Russia. So all these memes shitting on Hillary Clinton, and like a lot of them you get that are hilarious, they're made in Russia, and they're made to sow the seeds
sow
of
dissent?
dissent.
That
Exactly.
they're so funny that they're divisive.
Where are Russian comedians? They're obviously hilarious.
They're
people.
working on the
It's a
internet, on
different
memes.
style of comedy. Like, meme style is so different than stand-up.
That's
Yeah.
true.
It's so different. I've never made a single meme.
I made
know, like,
a couple. They're fun.
have you made a couple?
Yeah,
Yeah, you make a meme. It's fun.
It's a
Yeah.
style of thinking,
Yeah.
though, that you don't... You could be a guy in a cubicle.
Yeah.
analysis, Shane.
Yeah, you make a meme. It's pretty good.
I mean, look at us for expert
Beer
analysis.
number 10. Look at this
We
fucking
got
pile.
all
Look
the
so
memes.
fast.
Some of them are from the Russians. A lot of people are saying the Russians are making the memes.
I don't think Russians have comedy
Not
clubs.
good.
Do they? Do
Does
they have
Moscow-
comedy
That's
clubs?
a
Moscow.
very good question.
I guarantee
Russia,
you,
Moscow.
Gaffigan,
Schultz did
Tom Rhodes
Russia.
does Moscow.
Schultz went to
Russia.
Russia like a fucking gangster and just did stand-up and wasn't even sure if they could speak English.
Schultz has
Wow.
been everywhere.
That's pretty Schultz-like.
It's Schultz. He's a bad motherfucker.
He's the best.
He's
I
such,
usually try to
he's
like
such a
that.
he's a
I like
great
Schultz.
guy.
I do
Schultz.
too.
He's
I
such
like
a go
Schultz.
for it.
I like Schultz.
Wow, that's why
Friends
you
with
holding your,
Schultz.
what are you doing with your fingers?
He's trying to get him sniffed.
Getting rowdy.
All right, you might have to fight him. That's him on stage in front of a bunch of Russians.
Oh, wow. Schultz will go anywhere, and he sells out.
Although,
I
you know
love
what's,
it.
you
I
know
love
what?
that he did
In
it.
Russian culture, it's very disrespectful to slap the mic against your thigh.
I thought that's Chappelle's gig.
Chappelle fucked that up for everybody.
Look
Every
how-
black comic.
Look how Russian that crowd looks.
White crowd in Russia.
Oh my God, look like a bunch of fucking pale assassins.
Well, they're Russian.
Yeah, a lot of ladies, too.
Look
Oh,
at-
ladies.
That's a great
Spies.
club, by the way. Look at the fucking
not bad at all.
dynamics.
That's
That's
not
what
bad.
you want.
Can we get the name of that club?
Do me a favor,
I'd love to
Jamie.
play it.
Take a screenshot of exactly that and send it to me because that's the perfect size stage.
Hold on.
Where you
I
want
want
Russia?
to say this.
Yeah, I'm setting up my new club.
Oh, for the thing. For
You
your
know
phone.
what I should?
Do it in Trump.
You think you said Chet?
Huh?
I'll
Chet
shut up
Hanks?
then.
Joe,
I
when's
don't
you
know.
going to
I don't know what you're going to say.
Nothing. I wasn't
We'll
going
talk
to say
tomorrow.
Okay.
I'll show you what we need to do and what's going to happen. But it's pretty awesome. It's going to be amazing.
Exciting.
I'm excited.
Gun
I'm
range?
fucking pumped.
Gun
No,
range
but
at the
there's
club.
one that's nearby that I have a membership to.
Let's drink and go.
Well, we have to do a show. It's funny that there's no other word like a Karen. Like Karen is like there's no like I guess it's Chad for white guys, but it doesn't really work.
Nothing.
Karen is like locked down.
Karen, they get mad about Karen now. That's fighting words now to them.
Yeah.
And if your fucking name is Karen, like you've been
Oh, yeah.
Karen your whole life
You're
until
ruining
about
it.
6-7 years ago, it all fell apart on you.
What if you're a black woman named Karen? That's even weirder. You gotta
Yeah.
just deal with that.
At least nobody's.
Do you know any?
There's gotta be
There's
a
gotta
black
be,
Karen.
There's got to be a few.
Yeah.
Pull it up, J-Mo.
Yeah.
Type in black
Famous,
Karen.
how about famous black Karens? Is there famous black Karens?
Jada Pinkett Smith.
Yeah.
No, his name's Jaden.
Oh, yeah, like in real life.
Different name.
What a wild fucking thing.
It's a wild thing that's it's so crazy that the more time goes on, the less I can believe it actually happened.
You know what I don't
It
like
seems
too?
more nuts.
Is it with this explanation? You see, day one, it was how dare Will Smith. There's all the People magazine. How dare Will Smith do this? What violence? And then day two, the publicist took over, and then it's this man fiercely defended his wife. Like you could just tell the publicist, we got to spin this somehow. But that's just telling Chris Rock under the bus even more.
Ticket prices
Isn't
went up
like you did something
400%.
Yeah, his ticket prices went through the roof.
Yeah.
How is that possible? 400%.
That's what the headline.
I know, I heard that.
Why is that hard?
Because he would have to be sold out now and be at 20% sold before.
No, dummy.
No,
if he
the
sells,
price.
If he sells 100 tickets a day,
God.
now he's selling 400
per
tickets
day.
a day.
Tickets went up per day.
400%.
I thought you said the price went up.
Yeah.
Oh, his price went up? 40%?
Price went up.
Oh, that's
He
crazy.
just charged 5 times as
What?
much.
Yeah, but ticket was $50. Now it's $450.
$250.
Oh,
Sorry.
that's weird.
Hey,
That's weird.
That's true.
charge more.
Really?
Yeah.
So the agents get their slimy little paws all over the situation.
Ticket
Yeah.
price went up.
And
for
people
it.
are dying to see it.
Oh, I thought his ticket sales. I know his ticket
Per day.
sales.
Ticket
have
sales
gone
per day.
crazy.
I could
I'm sure he
Gold
was.
went up.
Ticket sale- They said he moved more tickets in a few days after the Oscars than a whole month.
Wow.
You know what's the best?
Selling them like
Him not saying anything. We all wanted him to say something, but him not saying anything allowed the internet to say, "We'll take over for you, dude."
Yeah.
We got this.
He also was
Way
close.
worse.
He was close.
He was close.
He had that one moment where he's like, "Ooh, I could."
Oh.
Yeah.
He even
On
says it. He's
stage?
like, "Yeah,
Yeah,
right
yeah,
after he got
yeah.
slapped, he's like, it was
Yeah.
just a joke." He's like, "Shut up about my wife."
Yeah.
He goes, "Ooh."
Oh, I think, but the way he said it is such a crazy meltdown. Like you see his face when his like lips are quivering. Leave my wife's name
Yeah.
out of your fucking mouth. It's like whoa.
Yeah, and the weird thing, he wasn't even saying "out of your." He goes "out your mouth." Like he's invoking ghetto black culture
Right.
when he's being violent, because that's what he thinks violence is. Ghetto
Well, he's
black.
playing a role. He's
Yeah.
playing a role of a guy who can just slap people.
I'm kind of jealous of that.
Yeah.
Like, I wish I was that fucking
Ticket
nuts.
things were coming
Ticket
from
pick.
this Tick pick. marketplace, just so you know.
Oh, is that one of them
They
things
said
where
they sold more than a month. Oh, there you go.
we sold more tickets to see Chris Rock overnight than we did in the past month combined?
Had increased to
Yeah, prices have
411.
increased.
That's way more than 40%.
That's what's crazy. The cheapest tickets were sold, but is
Oh,
that
resale.
It's resale. It's
Resale.
all resale. It's all resale.
Oh, okay.
all
It's not. So it's not agents that got their greasy hands on it. It's all those fucking
It's-
scalpers.
yeah.
They do that, man. There's nothing you can do about
I hate it. People are like, how
They do
come
that
it
all
took
the
the $300? I'm like, it's not even sold out. Go to my
Yeah.
website.
I know,
Don't
right?
do that.
Yeah, there's I have I mean right now I'm doing Vegas soon, so today my tickets went on pre-sale and I have a pre-sale password, so you have to do all the registering and everything to do all that. But still, people still buy tickets and resell them for shitloads
Yeah.
of money.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
right
There's
away.
not much
they
you
get,
can do
they get
about it.
idiots that don't even know it's not sold out.
Louis used to do a great thing.
Yeah.
At the store. He used to make everybody pay cash, and you had to line up the day of the show.
Yeah, no,
You
You
go
can
to
only
the
buy.
show.
You can only buy 2 tickets.
Only
at a
buy 2
time.
tickets,
no surcharge,
four,
no
yeah.
fees.
and you had to pay in cash.
I mean, we, the door guys, made a lot of money off that.
Yeah.
son
We
of
just
a-
bought them at like triple price. Like, who wants them?
Really?
We know there's going to be a line. Who wants them?
Really?
Oh, yeah.
You
Because we
charge
fucked up when
triple?
Rob Williams came. We realized we should have. And then when with Louis, like, I got $40 on me.
They used to like get big tips to give people booths, right? The booth was a big thing. If you
Not
get
in
a-
my day.
Not your-
Kinnison Day, and then like 5 years ago.
Oh, really?
But
You had
when
the
I was a
Dark
door
Ages.
guy, it was like,
Eddie
please
Griffin.
give me $1.
Right.
Yeah.
Nobody would give you any money for the
Right,
booth.
occasionally on weekends, New Year's Eve was good. You can make like $100 on New Year's Eve.
Isn't it funny how the store goes through cycles? It always has. It goes through these cycles. When I was back last weekend, man, it felt like a normal weekend at the store. It was mobbed.
Really?
It was mobbed. Everybody was hanging out. It was really fun.
Yeah.
Really fun.
Well, that's just comedy. Comedy goes in waves.
Yeah, I guess. But the store, like, really goes in waves.
Yeah.
Like, the store was, like, hot when Kinnison was there. When I came there in 94, there was fucking nobody there. It was weird. It was, like,
It was
half-filled
dead.
crowds.
We wouldn't start the show.
Oh, my God.
Tuesday night, it'd be like 9 o'clock show. By 10:30, we're like, should we call it? There's no one in here.
What year did you start?
99.
Mm.
And it was bad. It was still so-so.
No, it was rocking. 2004,
Yeah.
5, yeah, and up until 2007. Then I got banned, and then but the real comeback
Yeah, it
was
was
2014 when you did your special, and then I came back, and then Diaz came back, and then Duncan and everybody came back, and
And
then
then
it was
shortly
mobbed every night.
after, or maybe right before, no, shortly after, eBay took over.
eBay. Oh, Adam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it was
He was
like,
up before that, though. He's one of the guys who got me there. Because he came to the Improv when I was headlining at the Improv. He goes, wow, we'd really like to have you back at the store.
yeah.
I was like, fuck
But
Tommy.
Tommy was still there.
It's like, Tommy's fired.
Like,
Yeah.
oh.
And I was like, oh. And
You
then
guys don't
Ari
know.
was doing his special.
Tommy was
like,
still there when I did my special, wasn't he?
No.
I thought he was still there.
He was gone, buddy.
Damn, I don't remember
He
that
was
at
gone,
all.
100%.
Yeah,
Because
okay.
I came after
After that.
that. I came after he'd been fired.
And then it was just game on. That's when it blew,
That's when it blew
up.
up. Because that's when it was just like, holy shit.
You think that was podcasting?
100%. 100%.
We always talked about it when we were doing the podcast from his fucking
Yeah.
living room. we'd always talk about crazy stories of the
built
store.
it up
And
when
it was
I was
like, what
gone.
is this place?
Yeah.
When he wasn't even there. It
We
was like,
built it up when I wasn't even going there, and then when I came back, it just exploded.
we'd have stories of like Brett Ernst and stuff. And
Yeah.
people like, who are these mythical
Right.
like
Who are these
people?
people?
And then they would go show up. The one, same as like Louis doing his like intro from the cellar. People are like, I guess that's the place to go.
Right.
Yeah.
But way more so with this because it's constant stories.
Yeah, the thing about the internet is, man, when people find out about a cool place like that and they go and actually have the experience and they tell their friends, like, oh my God, we saw this guy and that guy and Sebastian and fucking Santino and